It's another great day to discover a new brand in the market, this time again in the food industry in Kenya. And on the chopping block we have the brand Yego, and the product of the day is digestive biscuits, and I'm even matching with the color. The yellow on this packaging is actually what attracted my eye. I was like, what is that? I should definitely pick it. And when I looked at the price, I was like, oh yes, I have to pick it. At first, because it's called Yego, I thought that it's the brand of the Kenyan javelin champion. I think he's called something Yego, but I really don't think that he's affiliated with this. Anyway, seeing a made in Kenya brand, I mean, this is something that always excites me, because in Kenya we are now in our industrial era, we are in our innovation era. It's just nice to see a lot of local brands coming up. I'm going to start with tasting this, and then I'm going to share my thoughts on the strategies they're using and the strategies that they could use to get a bigger market share in the industry. I must say that they've really done well with the packaging, because even looking at the pictures of the biscuits right there, it's almost as if you can taste the texture. Oh, this is so beautiful. The fact that they've just written the name of the company there, Yego, and the wheat, it's already telling you that this is a wheat product. They also have it here, but I didn't notice it. Yeah, it's so distinctive. I think it's because there's so many other elements that you're looking at on the box that it's really hard for you to see that wheat logo. There's one thing I really don't like about the packaging of biscuits and cookies. It's how noisy it is. And you know, when you're trying to eat away from people, anyone who has taken care of children knows this. When you want to have a treat, when you open it, everyone in the house knows that you are opening something and everyone is running to have a taste of it. It has a really inviting smell. It's very buttery. The smell of butter that has been incorporated with wheat. You can also smell the milk that they've added in. Looking at the ingredients, I'm pretty correct. They have milk powder and milk products. I'm pretty an expert when it comes to food. I mean, food is something that I really enjoy. One of the reasons why I've chosen brands in the food industry to try in this segment is because this is my preference, and I subconsciously just bought food and drink products. I must say that now looking at these biscuits, I'm pretty much disappointed because they don't look like what I'm seeing on the packaging. This is what it looks like. The texture is quite as I imagined, but the color is quite different. I was expecting it to be more yellow, but anyway, it tastes really great. It has a lot of butter. The texture is just exactly how I would imagine a digestive biscuit to be. It's not very soft. It's almost crumbly. It's also slightly crunchy. Then that wheat flavor is really there. This is definitely a great biscuit, and I bought it specifically because I want to have it with tea. In Kenya, we do have the afternoon tea culture. We call it chai ya sakumi. It's not too sugary, just that sufficient amount of sugar to just leave you wanting more biscuits. Only downside is definitely the size of the biscuit. This is so small, but it also makes sense because the price of this biscuit is like twice less than the industry average. It wouldn't make sense for them to have a bigger biscuit like the other brands and still be competitive on the pricing. I'm so astonished by the fact that it really tastes fresh. It doesn't taste like it's something that has been packaged. It tastes like something that was just made at home. I must say that I'm really impressed by this brand. On the internet, the brand calls itself Yego Bakers. They've really done well, especially with the packaging. That is the thing that really caught my eye. It really shows that they really did their research very well to know exactly how they can differentiate themselves in the market, and they've done so through their packaging and through their pricing, because they are in the lower end. This means that when there's a high cost of living and someone still wants to have some digestive biscuits, Yego will most likely win the attention of the consumer. This is something that I would buy again. Yeah, I would definitely buy from this brand again. I definitely want to try the other products that they have. They have some ginger biscuits. I want to try all of them because the first impressions that I've had with the digestive biscuits have been great. Looking at all these aspects of the attention to detail that has gone into baking these biscuits, I can definitely tell this is a brand that really cares. I definitely believe that it could actually become a big company if it really hones in on telling its brand story and trying to create that connection with consumers. The product is already great. The pricing is already great. What is really missing is that storytelling. By doing that well, through the packaging, but they need to do that more through social media, through advertising, through influencers. They really need to hone in on brand awareness, because at the end of the day, if people don't know that you exist, no one is buying your product. And I took a quick look at their social media pages, and they're just not doing enough, but they really have a huge opportunity to grow and just topple down all these international biscuit brands that are in Kenya. And the fact that we already have an afternoon tea culture in Kenya, a brand can already take advantage of this already existing culture and new storytelling to show how this brand can be easily incorporated into the day-to-day lives of Kenyan people, but also many other people who want to explore Kenyan culture. All in all, I've really enjoyed tasting this digestive biscuits from Yego. I'm super excited to try other made in Kenya brands. I'm gonna eat a couple more of these biscuits with a cup of tea as I prepare to upload this episode. And of course, if you want to see more of these videos, me trying different brands, you should follow, subscribe, because I have many other videos lined up, and it's really going to be exciting. Really going to be as exciting as my hair, you know.